everyone, my name is Glyn. I'm one of the directors of the People Focus Group. I'm happy to be here speaking to you today about our partnerships with RDaSH and all the wonderful things that we do together to support one and each other. What I was speaking about today is relationships and partnerships and working together. In the last few years, that's one thing that RDaSH has really worked on. The 28 promises and 15 of those promises are all about working with communities. I'm happy to say that RDaSH has fulfilled them promises and carries on fulfilling them promises on a daily basis. Friendships and partnerships are so important to recovery, so important to people's health. As a person myself who's spent a lot of years within RDaSH services and also a lot of years within RDaSH carer services supporting my family members, my relationships with RDaSH have not always been as positive as they are today. But I'm glad to say, because of Promise 5, where people who work within RDaSH, people who use RDaSH services, are systematically involved in every level of RDaSH services, making decisions about their care and treatment, I'm happy to say that's drastically improved. Working with communities such as the People Focus Group and being part of our community, being visible, being present, and also being part of the LDO, which means the Leadership Development Offer. I'm happy to be part of that, where I have a place on that, part of the community where RDaSH's commitment, for having 15 places for community members. One thing I can say about RDaSH, when they say they're going to do something, they do. They're committed to the promises. What they say, they achieve and they deliver on. That's a different RDaSH to what I can remember. That's a different RDaSH under the leadership, executives and leadership, governors and directors we have at the minute. The promises that RDaSH say they're going to do, they keep for communities. And that's how we build friendships and relationships. I can say since my involvement with RDaSH recently, I've never been back into RDaSH services. I've never been back into RDaSH drug services. And I have a lot of support for the people that I care for, which improves my mental health and well-being. Yes, I still hear voices today. Yes, I still have suicidal thoughts. Don't mean I'm suicidal, but I can say my mental health, my mental well-being is drastically improved by being involved in RDaSH services in a different way. So my relationship with services have changed, my relationship to myself has changed, and my relationship to communities has changed. That means we all change together in a positive way. But looking at the things forward, what I want to do forwardly, I've just become the co-chair of the Carers Network with Cheryl Garland. I'm really excited about my next journey, the next thing that I'm taking part of. I love being part of the clinical leadership executives, the CLE groups within RDaSH, representing patients, representing the community. This is fundamental to something that I truly believe in. It's about finding out what each one of us wants to do and enrich people's lives. So mine is meetings, mine is training, mine is problem solving, mine is looking at things, having discussions with people about what needs to happen and about how we problem solve and make them a reality. Thank you for listening to me today. What I'd like to do before I close, I'd really like to encourage people to become part of RDaSH, become members of RDaSH. It might be that you want to become a governor within RDaSH. Let's find out how this can happen. Let's you explore what you'd like to do. There's lots of ways that you can volunteer within RDaSH services as well. So let's make that happen for you. Thank you, Glyn.